Hello my loves and welcome back to another reading. It is Friday readings, and on Fridays we like to do a love reading. So the first thing that came to mind before I turned the camera on was that someone's got their eye on you. This is a secret crush. They have been watching you for a while, but they're doing it in the shadows. They haven't come out to say anything yet. No, I don't want to say that yet because we don't know yet. Okay, but I want to be nosy and I want to know, who is it that is lurking in their shadows, having their little crush on you? And it might not be a little crush, it could be a big crush too, I'm hearing. Actually, I'm hearing that this is a long time crush on you, my dear. The Village. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, the last reading that I did also had the Village as a start card. Please go watch it if this is vibrating with you. If this is resonating with you, which is essentially the same thing. The Village. I mean, this is definitely somebody who is close to you in proximity. That is what I'm hearing. This is not somebody that is long distance. This is somebody who is like literally in your town or your city or very close nearby. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. What else? What else here, Spirit? The Healer. Okay. I'm getting sort of very like much more mundane things here, but the Healer, this could be somebody who is in the medical profession or some sort of, I mean, it could be anything. It could be a dentist. Do you know what I mean? This is somebody, I'm also hearing Reiki and energy healer as well. Yeah. So there's somebody in your town who does this as their work. So if this is resonating for you, ooh, yes, okay. Now, I want to get, actually, no, I'm being told to get one more card, and actually I'm being told to get the top one here. The Thread. Oh, we have that rainbow up here. So we are always LGBTQIA++++ friendly here. This is somebody who feels like their heart is already connected to your heart. And it could be that you're feeling this as well, because we have this, you know, very fiery sort of coloring in this. It's hot. What this is very, very warm, and I'm hearing it like almost fills them with this like delicious, like molten, you know, liquid hot magma. But just this slow burn. That's what it is, a slow burn. This person has been in love with you for a while, my dear. Okay, where do we want to go here? Hearing some tarot, so I'm getting my When Women Had Wings deck. You know, I was freezing earlier, so that's why I'm wearing my big house coat, but it's not so great when you have a bunch of decks lying out and about. Cards keep falling. In fact, in between this reading and yesterday's reading, I basically just had a reading that just kind of like came out of the cards. A reading just for me, but it just came out because things were being knocked over. So, you know, if you want to have like a really rando reading for yourself, definitely do that. So 2 of Pentacles here. I'm hearing immediately, rebalancing. This person already understands what it is that they would need to rebalance in order to fit you into their life, because they know that you are important. And should they finally decide to let their feelings be known, or you do, I'm hearing, they already know what it is that they need to move around so that they make space for you, so that you have space in their life. And I'm seeing, like, you know, the infinity sign here too. They already see themselves as tied in with you infinitely. They already see themselves as woven in, you know, their thread into yours. They want to build a tapestry with you. What else here, Spirit? Oh my goodness. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more? I'm hearing this is what this person is hoping for with you. This is what they envision with you. They envision, like, again, they already know exactly how they need to rebalance their life to fit you in it. They know exactly how they want to build their house with you. They want that foundation, right? 4 is a strong number. Your 4 walls of your house, right? The most simplest sort of like house shape that we've been building for frickin' eons. They want this to be celebrated. They want this to be homecoming, not just as in a once you get together and then eventually you move in together, or, you know, marriage and all this sort of like normal things, but this is something of, they want to build something long lasting with you, is what I'm hearing. They want to build something that's beautiful and something that celebrates life itself with you, love itself with you, joy and happiness. That's very beautiful. Oh, and it's possible, I'm hearing, especially with the healer card back here, it is very possible that they have recently, or they have been through some, you know, really awful times in their life. It's over. I'm hearing long over, but it has made them the wounded healer, right? They heal through the understanding of the wounds it is that they took upon themselves with whatever it was in their life that happened. But this is the past. This isn't something that you are going to have to worry about or or understand. What I'm getting in my mind's eye is that, like, you know, this person down here, very, very dead, very gone. The battle is over. The battle is completely over. The battle is won through very, very, very hard-earned action, right? Hard-earned, just hard-earned, hard-won. But it's just like with this person, if they decide to, you know, open this up with you and show you this experience of theirs, it's like a history book. It's long done. You can look at it together, and it will allow you to understand them very deeply and understand, you know, sort of like where it is that they get the frequency, the resonance to be able to heal in the way that they do. You know, again, I'm hearing energy healer. But yeah, they've experienced some not very nice things. Okay. Do we want to go to the channel messages? Yes, okay. I'm going to pause for a second here. All right. I've pulled some of my self-made channel messages. regarding lovey-dovey things, and also some like really really lovely like life things that can come in as well. But what I was asking as I was pulling the cards was basically, what does this person, this wounded healer who has this big old crush on you and who is making space in their life for you, what is it that they want to say to you? What is it that they are thinking? Life feels like a dream come true. Yes, this very, very Four of Wands energy coming through here. Very rainbow energy, you know. You feel like magic to them, is what I'm hearing. A dream come true, and I'm seeing just like these sparkling lights over everything, or like, you know, movies, fantasy movies from the 80s, like Labyrinth, or oh my god, the one with Tom Cruise. Is it called Fable? But anyway, just the way that they used to make that glow happen in film and television and stuff, like, or even for like dream sequences, that is what I'm seeing. Just like that glow and beautiful warm sunlight shining through trees, excuse me, confirmation burp, and just sparkling everywhere. That is how you make their life feel. Oh, well, they're definitely thinking about you in the marital way. They are, it's so funny because, like, they've obviously been sitting on this a while. Actually, I want to ask, before we go further, they've obviously been thinking about this relationship for a while, and yet they haven't come to you yet. And I actually want to know, before we go further, why is it that this suitor hasn't come and said how they feel about you yet? Woo, okay. Four of Cups. I feel like they feel like the time has not been right. But they're not actually paying attention to the fact that there has been opportunities to get this going with you. Okay. What else have they been thinking about you? I want to make you come undone. So yes, lots of spicy feelings, lots of spicy thoughts that they've been going over and over again and again in their head, but not saying anything to you. You are the sweetest honey. I'm hearing, because, you know, honey can be medicinal as well. Honey doesn't allow bacteria to grow, so that's why they've been able to find 2,000-year-old pots of honey, and it's still technically edible, you know, if they wanted to. But also honey had been used in the past, and is likely still used, to be honest with you, as a way to put over the wound in order to not allow anything else to go in, right? Put over the wound so that nothing else that could cause harm could come in. You feel like that to them. You're the sweetest honey because they are the wounded healer. Those wounds, you know, the wounds of whatever it is that happened in their life, they won't ever fully heal for this person. Not that it's going to be something that they are going to, again, like, the past is the past, it's happened, right? But you make it feel for them like that wound is never going to be a problem again. It can be tended to because you are that honey. You keep away the things that could cause harm on top of that, on top of the wound that is already there. There is such a safe space between us. I'm so happy we can be fully seen by each other. So, okay, with this card for sure, again, like I said before, this person has had a big old crush on you for a very long time. Like, they've already planned out things with you, okay? Even though nothing has been said yet. There is a deep friendship I am feeling here. Especially with this card, okay? There is a deep friendship. It's deep enough at this point that you likely know some of what has happened to this person. And you've likely shared some of your own wounds as well with them, right? But because of this knowing of each other, this acceptance of each other, you both feel like the masks don't need to be on. That you can just be your authentic self with each other. Again, you're a dream come true in this way because you provide that for them. It's always hard to find people that really resonate with us in life, but once you get your found family, your friend group, or whoever it is, and once you know that you can truly just really be your full authentic self, it is such a... What I'm seeing is like this heartbeat of the most vibrant light that gets to pour out of us because we're not being held back anymore. We know that we don't need to be held back, and this person wants to shine their light with you. They want to build your lights together, even further than what you have already provided for each other in this friendship. You make me feel like a deity. It is very clear that they feel that the relationship that you have together is such a beautiful, wonderful, supportive relationship. And I hope that this person also makes you feel that way too. Your love is something that is like a balm for them. And I say love, even though, again, nothing has been said here, but there's definitely, if you're not in love with this person too, I don't know what's going on here. Because why? It would be very strange to feel this deeply if there wasn't a lot of love here. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean being in love, but I could certainly... I've been thinking about this a lot lately. It's just like your very close people, your found family, your friends and stuff like that. Whoever it is that you are very good friends with, if you're not even just a little bit in love with them, like you could see being in an actual romantic relationship with them, if the circumstances, led you down that way. If you're not just a little bit in love with your friends, like you can love them fully, but just being in love, romantically in love with them, then sort of like, what are you friends for? Even if it wouldn't work out between you, because there's just some things that are just, don't really align. But again, like, love is so powerful, right? And there's clearly a lot of love here. There's certainly a lot of love on the part of this person towards you. And I do feel like if they think that, this Four of Wands can happen, if they're already making space for you in their life, then I feel like there is a very high likelihood that you have been feeling this as well. And it's just that nothing has been said yet. The opportunity, it has arrived probably many times, but they don't feel ready yet to seize it. And it's probably the same with you too. All right, let's continue on. Oh, I'm done playing hot and cold. Okay, well, I don't think you have to worry about that for very much longer. I think they do want to finally come in and be like, okay, here's the plan. Here's what I want. You know, they might be coming to you, to be honest with you, with a, hey, I've been in love with you forever, and actually I want to build a life with you. And like, this is, you know, this is how I see us building a life together. These are all the things that I've imagined that we could do. And because you already have that friendship with each other, it's not going to be so like out of left field, right? It's not going to be so, it might still be overwhelming, but I'm going to say you've probably thought of this too. With the way that the energy of this reading is, they might just come to you and be like, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just jump right into it. Let's just go right into the deep end. You know, no, screw the pool. Let's just go dive right into the ocean. With each other. Let's get lost in each other. I would give you the world. Okay. Yeah. They want to treat you like a deity as well, is what I'm hearing. It is reciprocal. This is very reciprocal. It is such a good energy. I'm of balance again, you know. The Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands here. Your intuition is right. So yeah, you've been thinking this for a while. You know, and they know. And you both know. And you just need to talk to each other. So just think and talk to each other. I love teasing you to see your reactions and hear your laugh. Yeah, there's such a beautiful, just like comfortable, soft, warm. I'm even hearing like a luxurious energy to this. Yeah, it's like the relationship between you is like velvet. It's so beautiful. It's very delicious energy. Next time you guys are hanging out and you're laughing, you're gonna, I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. You're gonna look at each other and you're just gonna have that moment of almost telepathically speaking to one another. And saying to each other, just through your eyes, we both know what this is. And we both want it. There's going to be that moment the next time you're together. Everything is fleeting. Remain present and move with the joy and grief. This too shall pass. Yeah, I mean, going in, you know, this connects to with the pain of the past as well, right? It has passed, okay? But in terms of the joy of this waiting, this in this moment of being in, you know, romantic purgatory with each other, or romantic limbo with each other, it's gonna pass. You will, I'm hearing, cross over the threshold into your new life together. Should you both decide that you would like to do that you would like to be hand in hand for this beautiful life that's coming for you both. If this energy in this reading is resonating for you and you know exactly who this is and you know you feel exactly this way, and you would like to dive in deeper into this message, please go to my website, miaarsenault.ca, and get a reading so we can dig into it. I'd love to see, you know, I'm nosy, okay, but also I love love, so I'd love to see how this is going to develop for you, because this is such a beautiful, the word mature is really coming to mind. This is such a mature, like, just beautiful, like, there's no pettiness here, there's no, like, jealousy I'm hearing, there's no weird power struggles or anything like that. This is just beautiful balance and understanding of each other and wanting to celebrate each other for the rest of your lives is what this person is hoping for. So if you would love to dig into that, please go to my website and book a reading with me. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.